My question to you guys is, what is your take in regards to the current matters revolving around Nairobi County? Because we know Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya. And currently we have a case of an MC who was collecting signatures for impeaching the governor of Nairobi County, Governor Johnson Sakaja. His name is Joel Munuve, the Kariobangi North member of County Assembly. And the guy was also preparing a dossier to expose the tendering processes within the Nairobi County government. And he collapsed while at home, kukimbishwa hospitalini without having any sicknesses that were there before, akaweza kuiaga. What is your take in regards to such?
Yeah, so about Nairobi, I think I would say many of us, I mean, those who voted in Nairobi, I was not one of the voters, but I stay here, voted on the slogan that Nairobi must work. But unfortunately and paradoxically, Nairobi is not working. Nothing is truly working in Nairobi. The garbage is everywhere. The human capital is not organized. Traffic is more than it was before, heavier than any other time in our history, I think. Drainage is not working, and basically the Nairobians are not thriving. There's a lot of urban poverty in Nairobi. Now, as to the MCA who just passed on, in very unclear circumstances, I would say I am not qualified to speak about what exactly happened, but I would think that the investigative agencies need to run with the speed and give us clear indications and clear findings on what exactly happened. I understand that he was taking, or rather he was in the process of preparing a dossier, an expose about the Nairobi County feeding, there's a feeding, the feeding program in Nairobi County, Dishna County. It was also trying to expose something about the procurement processes and those kind of things. As to whether that could be part of the story, I think we are waiting to hear from the investigating agencies. But it would be very unfortunate if that could be anything to indicate what happened to the member of parliament, because we cannot be a country whereby truth is hidden. We cannot hide the truth. We cannot hide the sun. We cannot hide the moon. So we need to get to a point as a country whereby we have to be tolerant enough. This is a democratic country whereby when people do not believe in something or even in someone or in a system and they say that as it is, there should not be no reason to fear. Otherwise, we cannot build a country, we cannot build a democracy against the background of fear and intimidations. So I hope and pray, faithfully so, that the investigative agencies will work with speed and give us the realities and the nitty-gritties of what happened to the member of MCA, the member of County Assembly for Kariobangi East. Yeah.
Let me ask. I will ask you in regards to the same. You are saying that the investigative bodies must take control. We had an issue about 2 months ago. A certain activist who went by the name of Molo President was killed outside a police station. He was a great critic of the current Molo Member of Parliament, Honorable Kimani. The investigative bodies sought him to investigate. But until date, no justice has been served to the family of one Molo president. Should we expect that it will be served in this case of Joel Munuve?
So it can only be unfortunate. And you see now the other unfortunate thing is that we do not have an alternative body that could do that, unfortunately. And that's why we are saying, and probably this is part of what we are doing here, because we are out to rewrite our political history. We are out to rewrite and rethink our leadership. In the next leadership, in the next resort leadership, probably, and with the certainty, these are things we're not expected to be seeing, because we cannot, as I said earlier, we cannot build a democracy through intimidation. We cannot build a democracy through cajoling, So we have to get to a point, and that's why we are calling people of goodwill to join our movement of alternative leadership, so that we can rethink, we can rewrite our history, we can rethink our leadership. And that's why we are saying we are calling upon everyone Because anyway, we have to rewrite our history. And as I said earlier, every generation must define the kind of country they want to live in. We are out to redefine this history that you are living in. History is made up of events. We want to do better events for the next generation. And probably it's also important to say, even to the young people, because a lot of victims for these circumstances are young people. I would tell them, many of the young people in this country are not in any power, but we are challenging them. We cannot be powerless and still be useless. We must count for something. Yeah.
What is devolution? Sorry. Do you think that devolution is working for us as a country right
Um, I would say that devolution is supposed to work. First of all, it is supposed to work. But one of the problems that I'd say we are having is that we have devolved corruption. For example, I come from Embu County, and even before digging into the half year of 2024-2025 Auditor General report, we already have a lot of issues from the 2023-2024. We have lost about 114 million in unclear circumstances, and from the Control of Budget report for 2024-2025 half year, we have allocations to things like climate change of about 184 million. We have travel expenditures from MCAs of 15 million, and you wonder, you find that 10 people are traveling with 15 million. That is at a cost of about, I don't know, it's crazy. So about 1.5 million per head. So what I can say is that devolution is a good thing. It is expected to work, but what is eating up this particular kind of governance system is we have devolved corruption. We have taken corruption from the national level to the county level, and then now from the county level to our MPs who are not even using our NGCDF properly. The MCAs are not using the word fund properly. So devolution is a good thing, and we cannot say that it is not working for us. What is not working for us is devolved corruption. Yes.
now? Matters IEBC. We would like to know, where do the young men of this country stand on matters IEBC, knowing that currently the IEBC commissioners that are going to be selected, there is no Gen Z or even a millennial that is there to represent us. What is your take in regards to that? And do you think that we will have a fair and competent election come the year 2027 with the said IEBC that is being put in place?
Thank you for that question. My name is Silas Kerosi. I come from Nyamira County. Back to that question, I love to address the issue of the selection panel. We have very many graduates outside here who have graduated. They are very competent and they know matters of handling of election, and they are lawyers. But depending with how the selection and the shortlisting was done, it was done just to backspace and to take people who they know. And that is why we are coming back. We as the young generation, that's why we are emphasizing we need to rise up. We need to do something, that we have to write the culture. We have to rewrite the culture of the political system in our country. And for those that have qualified for the chairperson, my colleagues have stated that the president might have one vote. And for us, we control the major population of the Kenyan country, that is 35%. So when we come together, let us network, let us create that ecosystem and the web within our country. We will going to change, and we will change the culture of the Kenyan history. It's not today, it is now.
Tell us what you think about the current IEBC that we have in place, and that the one that is being put in place.
So my name is Robinson Asman Omondi from Nairobi County. So IEBC is a constitutional body that is supposed to handle the elections, and it's in the name independent. So it's supposed to be an independent electoral and boundaries commission. And right now, what we can see is a perception of the infiltration of people affiliated with somebody in the government. But I want to state clearly that IEBC is an independent body, and it will be put to task to make sure that everything that IEBC does is by the constitution, and it follows the constitution through and through. And as the young people, we shall be there to ensure that IEBC follows the law in every process. And as aspirants ourselves, we are going to make sure that we call upon people in the whole country to come out and vote. Vote notwithstanding who is in the IEBC and doing what. Their role is to serve a constitutional purpose, and they will be given a constitutional mandate by the Republic of Kenya, not by an individual. And the individuals that are purported to be affiliated with the IEBC candidates, this is what I can tell, I can address them. They only have one individual vote each. And that one vote is what can help them to win the election. So they should not go about looking for influence on how to manipulate the election. As young people, we are going to call upon each one of us to come with our each vote, cast the vote in favor of our preferred candidates. And we are sure that together we are going to make it together.
Thank you.